There's been much talk about the public speaking skills of DLP candidate Floyd Reifer as he seeks to become the party's first representative in Parliament since a crushing defeat in 2018. The former West Indies cricketer, however, seems undaunted by the insults as he promises the people of St. George North less talk and more action.
What nonsense you talk about teaching about a batting ball? Any idiot can play cricket.
But yet has to read his name from a piece of paper. I am Floyd Reifer.
You know, we all see how the pedigree part of this is playing out. We all saw what Mr. Bradshaw said on the stage about any idiot can play cricket. I mean, when he said that, you know, it annoyed a lot of people around the world. You know, I got calls from all through the Caribbean, from past cricketers, present cricketers, great ones, cricket legends around the world called me, from England and Australia and those places. So when he make a statement like that, he damaged a lot of people around the world.
Reifer in fact tells Barbados Today that many of the attributes that he developed on the field of play have prepared him for the grueling game of politics.
You know, the intensity level was high, but mentally, you know, I was ready for it. And because I've been in many situations already where I've been put under tremendous pressure, you know, I know how to operate under pressure. So for me, you know, this campaign was not that difficult. It was very intense because, like I said, I know how to handle pressure situations. So you know, my work ethic is always high. You know, anything I do, put myself into anything, you know, I jump in with both hands and both feet. You know, I put my all into it. So, but I can say that I'm going to bring all of my energies, all of my network, all of my work ethic, all of my skills and knowledge that I've had through my cricketing career, and as a national, international coach, I'm going to bring it to St. George North.
According to the native of Parish Land St. George, his decision to run on a DLP ticket has been heavily influenced by his strong belief in the grounding principles of party stalwart, the Right Excellent Errol Barrow, who is the father of independence. Reifer is also buoyed by a desire to bring democracy back from the clutches of a Barbados Labour Party government with 29 of the country's 30 seats in Parliament.
The party cannot rule the whole country. It's not healthy for our country. It's not healthy for us. It's not healthy for our kids. It's not healthy for our grandkids. And there must be balance. Checks and balances have to happen, and that's not happening. And when you got one party running the whole country, you see the dictatorship coming into play. People are afraid. People are fearful. You know, even to get a sit-down interview with me. It was stress trying to get a journalist to come, even the independent ones. And like I said before in the interview, I almost had an interview myself because people are afraid to step out and do things.
Like many of his opponents, Reifer has been traversing the length and breadth of St. George North, and he shared snippets of his 10-point plan for the constituency that is based on youth development.
Some teachers are on board already. We're talking about the after-school homework and reading program for young kids. I think we got to start there, where we get our kids involved in reading. You know, you have a lot of kids that are left behind at the primary school level, and they get low in self-esteem. The self-esteem get low, and they start to lose confidence. So when you have 6, 7, and 8-year-old kids losing confidence and have a lower self-esteem, you know, what happens when they get 15, 16, and 17? So these are some of the programs we have in place, you know, for the kids. You know, we have some entrepreneurship programs in place for the youth. We're talking about developing the vocational skills. You know, we're talking about developing sport, having programs in place. It's not just like, you know, having a pastor and just tell people to go around about the pastor like sheep. You know, but we have proper programs in place where we can develop those skills and, you know, and get some of our youngsters with the talent that can go forward and make it internationally.
Kareem Smith for Barbados Today.